Well, some power.
For the latest on Hurricane Floyd and how he might affect us, let's check in with meteorologist Mark Avery in the Skywatch Weather Center for the first forecast. Mark, what can you tell us?
Well, Floyd has gained strength. He's now into the major hurricane range, well up into the Category 3 range, up to 125 miles per hour for the maximum winds. And he's become much better organized during the day, overnight last night and during the day today. Let's look at the satellite full screen, and you'll see a very well-developed and very healthy hurricane floating around the Bahamas right now. Notice this eye. The eye on Floyd is about 40 to 50 miles across, so he's become much better organized and he's continuing his westward motion, and it looks like that is the safest bet right now as far as motion for the short term and at least for the next 2 days or so. There's your latest coordinates as of 5 o'clock, 23.4 north, 68.2 west. That's 400 miles east of San Salvador in the Bahamas. Still moving to the west, a compass direction of 275 degrees. Due west is 270, so it's very slightly north of due west at 14 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds are at 125 and further strengthening possibly into the Category 4 range before approaching the Florida coast. And then where does he go from there? We'll check that out in just a few minutes, Jennifer.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Someone who has some pretty cool glasses on right now joins us to talk about weather, and you're going to need those glasses this week because you're going to be working some long hours, maybe.
Either that or my contacts, one or the other. I think in high winds, neither of them do any good because if you get high winds and rain, glasses get all messy and contacts get blown out of your eyes.
Well, you'll be looking at all those weather reports about Floyd.
Floyd. I'm going to talk about Floyd. Surprise, surprise. Floyd is a mean storm. He's now a Category 4, just updated from the Hurricane Center. We'll take a look at Floyd, where he's going, what's he up to now, and the rest of the week coming up next. Short term, not dealing with Floyd, a few clouds passing through the state, but otherwise it should stay a very clear night out there tonight. Temperatures falling through the mid-70s into the upper 60s by the 11 o'clock hour under mostly clear skies. So a good night to go out and get ready, get your preparations, get your stuff just in case Floyd decides to come this way. Northeast to east winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour tonight. Skywatch Neighborhood Network from Alltel takes us to College and Oleander. It's 79 degrees there. A light east wind and very little humidity. So very dry night. Another good night to open up the windows and let the house air out. Check the official numbers today, 81 and 58 on the high and low side today. No rain to speak of, and about 7 degrees above the record of 51 set in 1917. Here is Floyd. Now to the tropics. Hurricane Floyd just upgraded to a Category 4. The hurricane hunters just found a central pressure of 935 millibars, which is about 27.65 inches, if I remember that right. I'll show you that on the graphic here next. It is continuing to make its way towards the west, and it is certainly a deal. It is a situation that everybody along the East Coast needs to pay attention to what Floyd is doing. He's continuing to have better organization and further strengthening as possible, and since he's well up into the Category 4 range now, it is certainly not out of the question that Floyd could become a 5 before all is said and done. I hope not, because that's 4s are bad enough. 5s are even worse. Here's your latest coordinates as of 5 o'clock, 23.4 north, 68.2 west. That's 400 miles east of San Salvador in the Bahamas. Moving to the west, very slightly north of due west. Due west is a compass direction of 270 degrees. It's moving about like that, 275. Farther south is 180, by the way. Maximum sustained winds are up to 140 miles per hour. Pressure's down to 935 millibars, or 27.61 inches of mercury. Now, here's the track. The wind speeds on these will probably be upgraded in the next advisory when the Hurricane Center issues their next forecast track advisory at 11 o'clock. Since it's up to 140 now, and the further strengthening is still possible as it continues to make its way over warm waters near the Bahamas and towards the coast of Florida. Now, the million-dollar question is, once it gets here, where is it going? The big factor in the forecast for Floyd later on this week is this big trough of low pressure. The jet stream is digging to the south over the central part of the country during the week. Now, Floyd and other strong hurricanes such as Floyd, such as Bonnie was, such as Fran was, such as Hugo was, such as Andrew was, tend to build their own environment out ahead of them. And because Floyd is so strong, and it's certainly not out of the realm of possible that this could happen, it could cut across Florida, cut into the northeast Gulf of Mexico, and come into the Florida Peninsula, or Florida Panhandle, and then up into Alabama, and then cut up towards the north and east, catch the trough like that. But if it catches the trough farther out, that means it's a bigger problem for us. And it certainly is worth keeping an eye on. We need to pay attention. You need to be ready just in case it becomes a problem. This is a serious storm. Take it seriously, just in case. There you go. Tonight, not too serious, 62 degrees, very nice night out there. Northeast to east winds at 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, a good day. Sunny skies, a few passing high clouds, 85 northeast to east winds at 5 to 15. Along the coast tonight, northeast winds 15 knots. Seas 3 feet, building to 5 feet. And tomorrow we'll start to see some of the swells from Floyd as that moves closer towards the coast. High tide is next at 9:45 and low tide at 3:15. There's your 6-day forecast. Floyd gets close by. If, and this is a huge if still, if Floyd becomes an issue around here, the earliest that Floyd will become an issue, if he becomes an issue at all, will be Wednesday afternoon, evening, and Thursday. So if Floyd becomes an issue, look, Monday and Tuesday are very nice days, are good days.
Calm before the storm.
Calm before the storm, that's right. And then the trough, by the way, on the good side, the trough will cool us off next weekend. So we get cooler weather in behind, so in case everybody loses power and all kinds of stuff like that. The weather's not bad.
We don't want to go get into that yet.
Yes.
But be prepared. Make sure you have your supplies just in case. That's always the best bet.
Take Floyd seriously. 4s are nothing to mess around with. Hazel was a 4. Hugo was a 4. Andrew was a 4.
Okay. Thank you, Mark.
Ready.